Hello, my viewers. Hello, hello, my viewers, my well-wishers, my patrons, and those who join my class regularly and listen to me attentively are being requested to attend the class or join the class to increase your vocabulary or enhance your vocabulary for speaking English fluently, for writing good English, and at the same time in communication, fluency, etc. Whatever may be the fact, my dear viewers, I shall be online or live streaming again at 11:20 p.m. to discuss another matter. But now I am dealing with vocabulary and important vocabulary. And I have already picked up many good vocabularies so that you may not grow about to find out appropriate word, to find out or search for an appropriate word to express yourself. And that is why I have made a list. I have made a lot of words. I have written a lot of words to supply you so that you may not face any difficulty in expressing yourself, in writing good English, and also to communicate effectively and fluently. Hello, my dear viewers, those who have already joined. Please tell your friends that I have already live and I have started my lesson to increase your vocabulary. Let us enter the content, and we should not make our introduction lengthy. And I have seen that vocabulary causes poverty among the students or the interviewees, the boys or the girls who face interview cannot find out an appropriate word to express himself or herself. Whatever may be the fact, I am starting, and you must join and tell your friends to join the class. For example, my first example, I have already made a lesson plan, and entirely or exclusively I have made a lesson plan to share my ideas with you. My first word is by the side of. You know all these words, but when it is necessary, you forget them. By the side of, beside. You may take your notebook or diary and a pen to write them down. By the side of, beside, clear, at the place here, at the place here. Those who have joined must like, must comment, and also subscribe my channel and easy step to English grammar. So by the side, beside, and you see that at the present time, now, at the present time, now. So while you are writing a precis, why should you use at the present time? Because it is a phrase and it is a group of words. That is why you should write now. Clear? For example, at what time? At what time? At what time means when. When? When did you do this? Then why should you say, at what time did you do this? When? At the place there. At the place there. There, there. Clear? At the place there. To be avail. To be no avail. AVAIL. To be no avail, that is useless. That is useless. To be no avail. No longer is used. That is not used in modern times. That is obsolete. That is obsolete. OBSOLETE. That is obsolete, no longer in use. It is not now used. Again and again. Suppose the boy is disturbing you again and again, and you will use a single word repeatedly, again and again, repeatedly. By means of means by, means of means through, by, clear, with, etc. By means of, by virtue of, by virtue of, by, through, of, etc. You should not use by virtue of. Clear? I have already written all these words for you so that you may write concisely or in brief. That is why I have written all these words. Creative faculty of mind. Creative faculty of mind. That is imagination. Creative faculty of mind means imagination. Existing only in imagination. Existing only in imagination. That is imaginary. Imaginary. Clear? Existing only in imagination. That is imaginary. Mentally weak or stupid. Mentally weak or stupid. Imbecile. IMBCILE. Imbecile. Clear? Follow the example of, follow the example of, that is imitate, 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 imitate. Clear? Ancient, beyond memory, beyond memory, immemorial, immemorial. For example, from the time immemorial, there is a relation between man and trees. Immemorial. Clear? Occurring at once. Occurring, OCCURRING. Occurring, occurring at once. That is immediate. Immediate. IMMEDIAT, immediate. That cannot be moved. That cannot be moved. Immovable. Immovable. That cannot be moved. Clear? Force which our body moves. Force, body moves. What is it called in a single word? Impetus or impetus. 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 I have already noted them down so that I will give you a lot of words for a phrase, for a group of words, for a clause. Impetus. Clear? Not backed by written authority. Not backed by written authority. When it is not backed by written authority, then what will you call it in a single word? Imprescriptible. 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 And the spelling is INPERSRIPTIBL. Again I am repeating. PTIBL. Clear? Imprescriptible. That is not backed by written authority. Pretend to be another person for the purpose of fraud. Pretend to be another person for the purpose of fraud. That is impersonate. Impersonate. Clear? Hello, my viewers. I hope that I am giving you many words at a time for your benefit. You may like. Please like, comment, and if possible share, and tell your friends to be online so that I may be encouraged and enthused to appear before you with more grammatical items. Impersonate. Clear? Moving violently or rapidly. Moving violently or rapidly. That is impetuous. 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 moving violently or rapidly. Force with which our body moves, impetus, that cannot be appeased, that cannot be appeased or pacified, that cannot be appeased or pacified. Implacable, 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 implacable. Where have I got all these words? All these words have been taken from Advanced Learners Dictionary, COD, Concise Oxford Dictionary, and Webster. And from all these dictionaries, I have collected all these words to share with you. Clear? Implacable. That cannot be done possible. That cannot be done possible. That is impossible. That is impossible. Clear? Fraudulent deception. Fraudulent deception. Clear? Imposter. Imposter. IMPOSTUR. Imposter. That cannot be taken by force. Impregnable. 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 That is, that cannot be taken by force, or that cannot be penetrated by force. Clear? Impregnable. For example, it was the strongly built castle and it was almost impregnable. Clear? Put into prison, imprison. All these words are the words beginning with prefix. Beginning with prefix. Clear? Impregnable. Imprison. Not likely to be true or happen. Not likely to be true or happen. That means it may occur or may not occur. In this case, it is improbable. Improbable. Clear? Lack of moral integrity. Lack of moral integrity. That is improbity. 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 That cannot be improved. That cannot be improved. Clear? That cannot be improved. That means improvable. Improvable. Clear? That cannot be improved. In the same time, you see that cannot be improved, improvable, insolently disrespectful, insolently disrespectful, impudent, 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 lack of power or means, inability, lack of power or means, inability. Clear? Hello, my viewers. Please give a like at least. Like, comment, share. And if this video comes to your benefit, don't forget to subscribe my channel and Easy Step to English Grammar. Clear? That cannot be reached. Inaccessible. 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 All these words are very important for CBSE, ICSE, HS, and those who are going to sit for the competitive examinations like IELTS, banking, railways, etc. So all these vocabularies are always important for all. Not properly attentive, not properly attentive, inattentive, inattentive, clear? That cannot be appealed against, that cannot be appealed against, inappealable. Inappealable spelling is INAPPELLABLE. Inappealable. Clear? Failure to appreciate. Failure to appreciate. That is inappreciation. Inappreciation. Failure to appreciate. That cannot be grasped by senses or intellect. That cannot be grasped by senses or intellect. Inapprehensible. Inapprehensible. APPREHENSIBLE. I have taken all these words from Oxford, COD, Concise Oxford, Advanced Learners, Webster's, Chambers, etc. And I know that all these words will come to your benefit in any sphere of life. Indistinctly pronounced, that is almost in an inaudible voice, and in that case it is called inarticulate. 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 Lacking in art. Lacking in art. That is inartificial. Inartificial. Clear? Lacking in art. Not following the principle of art. Not following the principle of art. In that case, it is called inartistic. Inartistic. That cannot be heard. That cannot be heard. HERD. Inaudible. 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 However, I have given you all these words tonight, and at 11:20 p.m. I shall be live streaming to share with you compound preposition and the use of prepositions, some rules of using prepositions. Join my class, attend my class, and now I have given you only some important words that cannot be, that should be or can be used, that should be used in place of some phrases, in place of some idioms, in place of some group of words, etc. Hello? Like, comment, share, and subscribe my channel Energy Step to English Grammar. And that's the end of my lecture tonight. And again, I shall be live streaming at 11:20 p.m. Thanking all of you. Good night. Stay safe, stay mellow, and prepare yourself for any kind of exam.